Good morning, everybody. It's me. I'm ready to start all over again. It's Tuesday morning. Of course, I'm on the run. Got this meeting to get to, but I need a quick, easy, breezy, hearty meal for the day. So guess what? Potatoes, microwave potatoes are going to be on the menu for today. Just got to peel a few. This is going to take this one of them 30-minute situations. So just get those potatoes peeled right quick. Not using my potato peel because I don't want to cut my fingers up. But this knife here, I love to peel potatoes the old-fashioned way. I just do. So these are the kind of potatoes you can leave a little bit of peel on them. I was going to just leave all the peel and just cut them up, but I'm just going to take some of the peel, most of the peel off. This is a quick potato peeling process, and it leaves some of the skin on, which are good, you know. I like a little potato skin, especially if you bake them in the oven and crisp them up a little bit. However, we're not crisping them in the oven. We're going to do them in the microwave oven here today. As soon as I get done peeling, I'm going to go ahead and cut them into little squares, and we're going to get them into the microwave for about 15 minutes with some butter, half stick of butter, a teaspoon of garlic powder, half teaspoon of black pepper, and a tablespoon of, you guessed it, complete seasoning. And then we're going to turn that microwave on. Set it up like we're cooking, I think it's 4 potatoes is the highest mine will go. And that 4 potato setting should cook these to a nice and soft, and then they're nice and creamy. They form their own little gravy as they're cooking, because you know potatoes are starchy. So anybody that can't eat potatoes, you can substitute rice to go with this meal, because I'm doing this along with I went to Sam's last night and Barbara bought a bunch of rotisseries, so she threw one my way. So that's what we're doing today, because I got a 2-meeting day today. So that means I'm going to be gone all day. Then I got to get my car serviced. So I got a full day today. Had an all day long yesterday and 12-hour day over in the next city helping a friend out. So today, got a loaded day, but nonetheless, I need to get some things accomplished. I have a loaded day tomorrow. So I'm trying to pace myself. I'm trying to, that's a bad potato there. Let's get that one gone. This is another reason why I'm using a knife. So I can get down those little pits if I see something don't look right to me. Anyway, as I was saying, tomorrow's going to be another loaded day. I'm getting myself, even though I'm in the community doing things, I'm reconnecting with some old acquaintances. I ran into some people I hadn't been connected with in almost 10 years on Friday night. Very resourceful, very talented young lady that I was well acquainted with when we did community theater. So she's back on the move again, and we're going to plug back in for some stuff for the summer for the youth and for everybody else that wants to partake. So this is going to be about 2.5 pounds of potatoes. I think will be a plenty. Just leave something on the stove. You know me. It is now 10:36, so that means I got like 24 minutes to get this stuff in the oven and moved right along. So as you can see, got my potatoes all peeled, cut them thusly, gotta wash them. That's why I've got them in my little colander deal here. And this is, I'm just showing you what you can do. Be careful, but just, you know, kind of quick with it. This is one of those rush things, one of those last minute things. It's not something I have to do. This is something I want to do. You hear people say I work well under pressure. Well, this is one of my things that I do when I think about it, because I thought about I was going to come back in between and do this, but I thought, nah, I need to get my car serviced. So what I don't like to do, I'm sure there's some of y'all out there like that, I don't like to go off, come back and have stuff to do like cooking and cleaning. If I'm getting up in the morning and know I want to do a meal, I like to sort of do it before I leave the house. That way, I can come back home. If I've ran into some extra stuff, then I can come home and relax and not have to worry about cooking, which requires a lot of, you know, concentration and focus, because I want my meals good. And I know this kind of a meal I can do quickly, and it'll be a quality meal. So that's what I'm doing. I'm getting this meal done. and I have to be somewhere. I think my first thing that I got to do today is either 11 or 11:30. I'm freeing it's 11:30. I'm almost partially dressed. I just need to put my clothes on, and I can dart out the door as soon as I get this done. So, I don't know where that came from. I don't want that in there. But anyway, I got my potatoes all cut. Now I'm going to go to the sink and wash them. I've got an onion rolling around here somewhere. There's my butter. And we'll be back shortly, and we'll show you what they're going to look like going into the oven. Okay, I've got 2.5 pounds of chopped potato, white potatoes, a tablespoon of complete seasoning, a teaspoon of garlic powder, and a half a teaspoon of black pepper. So these, and half of a large onion chopped up in there. So don't put any water in there. Cut up about a 3/4 of a stick of butter or margarine, whatever one you have, and just cover it like so. Run them in the microwave. Approximately about 12-15 minutes. If they're not done, then put them in another couple of minutes so the potatoes are ready to go into the microwave. Okay, there's that beautiful Sam's Club rotisserie chicken, and I'm just going to take her and I'm just going to cut her. Cut her up and get her ready for this glaze that I want to put over it. These are the best chickens for $4.98. Yeah, that's what it is. So I'm just cutting it up like so. I mean, I'm sure most of you have had at some point in time, I'm sure you've eaten one of these. And this here, just pull that apart. I don't reject any portion of this chicken when I'm doing this. Now, the one thing that I do like to do is I like to go ahead and I'll take that bone out. And I'll get this breastbone out here. Take that out. I will discard that. And what I'm going to do is go ahead and slice this breast up really good. Just get that out of there. This is throwaway. Put that off to the side. That neck part, you know you like that chicken neck part. And I like I said, I don't throw away practically anything unless it's just, you know, clearly a bone that I'm not going to use. So hang in there. Okay, I've got the breast part separated from the other pieces of chicken, got them all cut up and waiting. So what I do is just sort of slice those chicken in nice little wedges like so. It heats up really well. Heats up and serves up. Get my dishcloth out of the way here. And I'm going to go ahead and so some of that bone you have to take out to get the meat off of it. Let's turn that over. Yeah, I think that's that. Of course, that skin is wonderful, so I'll leave it on there. So I'll just slice it up thusly. So what I'm going to do now is going to go into my baking pan. I'm going to pour that gravy over it. Okay, what I did with the rest of that chicken, I just threw it in the pot with the carrots and the onions and let it go ahead and start getting heated up, which is what I'm going to do with this breast right quick. I'm going to go ahead, I'm sorry y'all, left y'all, didn't turn the camera off. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and start putting this into the pan. That way, it'll be already arranged in there. And I'll start putting some of that breast meat. Start getting some of that going. So I can mix it in. I don't want all the one thing in one spot. So I'm trying to get the meat out so I can pull the gravy on top. But this is the way it's going to be looking, and you can imagine that, and that's a sweet and sour and salty and just a buttery. I did, oh y'all, dropped half a stick of butter in here too, and put me some I added a teaspoon of complete seasoning. Okay, so now I'm going to bring that breast meat over here. and then lay it on top of there. And I'm going to start putting some, and then I'm going to pour the rest of the gravy on. And we're going to run it through the oven for about 15 minutes because, like I said, it does not need to cook. It needs to heat through. Okay, y'all, there it is. Sweet Vidalia and carrot sauce over rotisserie chicken. Excuse me. Whew. Goodness, excuse me, y'all. I got strangled somehow. But as I was saying, there it is, y'all. That sweet Vidalia onion and carrot sauce over rotisserie chicken. And, of course, those are my microwave baked boiled potatoes with onions and complete seasoning, black pepper, and lots of butter, y'all. So there it is, a 30-minute meal when you're on the run, something to leave on the stove for dinner, and it's going to be okay. Listen, hope y'all are having a God bless day. If things are not going so well right now, go ahead and pray about it. As I always say, keep those prayers going up so the blessings will continue to come down, and run in the kitchen and cook something right quick if it ain't nothing but a grilled cheese sandwich. Y'all know I love grilled cheese now. So listen, thank y'all for hanging in here with me. Sorry about the rush, but I love you guys, and I'll be cooking something again soon. So until I come back in the kitchen again, y'all, love you. Toodaloo.